Here is the difference between two English speakers. Speaker 1 says, "The film was good." Speaker 2 says, "The film was actually pretty good. You know what I mean?" Same information, but which one sounds more natural? Speaker 2 without any question. But why? The grammar is exactly the same. The meaning is almost identical. So what is the difference? 6 small words. Actually, pretty, kind of, you know, I mean, right. These are called conversational fillers, and they are the secret ingredient that separates textbook English from real natural English. Native speakers use them hundreds of times every single day, and most English learners never learn them properly.
Until today,
I am Daniel.
and I am Anna. This is Real English Podcast. Today, we are teaching you 6 fillers that will make your English sound natural, immediately. Not in 6 months, not after more grammar study, right now, after this episode. Let us go.
Before we start, tell us in the comments, which of these 6 words do you already use? Actually, pretty, kind of, you know, I mean, or right? Write all the ones you know. We read every single comment.
6 fillers that change everything. Let us go through all 6 one by one. For each one, we explain what it does, show you how to use it, and give you the tip for using it naturally. Are you ready?
Ready.
Filler number 1, and this one surprises most learners because they think they already know it. Actually, used to add a surprising fact, correct something gently, or soften a statement. I was actually pretty nervous before the interview, even though I looked calm. Actually, I think you might be right about that. I had not considered it. He is actually quite good at English. I was surprised when I heard him speak. I do not actually know the answer. Can I get back to you on that? Actually softens corrections beautifully. Instead of, "You are wrong," say, "Actually, I think it might be." Actually is one of the most powerful words in natural English, but many learners only use it to mean truly or really. In natural conversation, it does so much more. It signals a gentle contrast, a surprising piece of information, or a soft correction. The key to actually is that it creates a small moment of emphasis. It tells the listener, pay attention. What comes next is slightly different from what you might expect. It is a signal word, a tiny drama trigger. Pretty. Used as an informal intensifier, meaning quite or fairly. Stronger than a little, but less than very. The exam was pretty difficult. Not impossible, what definitely challenging. I am pretty sure that is the right answer. About 80% confident. She speaks English pretty well for someone who just started 6 months ago.
It is pretty late. We should probably think about heading home. Tip pretty softens absolute statements. Instead of, "It is very good," say, "It is pretty good." More natural and humble. Pretty is the great softener of English. When you say something is very good, it sounds strong and absolute. When you say pretty good, it sounds natural, measured, and honest. Native speakers use pretty constantly to avoid sounding too extreme. And pretty has a wide range, from pretty bad to pretty amazing. It works across almost any adjective and makes your English sound immediately more conversational and authentic.
Next is kind of. Used to soften or qualify a statement, meaning somewhat or approximately. Avoids being too definite. It is kind of difficult to explain. Let me try a different way. She seemed kind of upset about the news. Not devastated, but not happy either. I kind of want to go, but I am also kind of tired. I cannot decide. The situation is kind of complicated. There are several things happening at once. Tip: kind of adds honesty and nuance. Use it when something is not completely one thing, when reality is messy and in between.
Kind of is the filler of honest nuance. Real life is rarely absolute. Things are often somewhere in between. Kind of captures that in-between territory perfectly. It sounds honest, thoughtful, and very natural. After kind of comes sort of. Sort of works exactly the same way and can be used interchangeably with kind of. Both are equally natural. I sort of understand. It is sort of funny. She is sort of right. Both are perfect. Next is you know. You know. Used to check understanding, create connection, or signal that something is commonly understood. It was one of those days, when nothing seems to go right.
She has that quality, where she makes everyone feel welcome immediately. I did not want to say anything at the time. You know how it is in those situations. You know what I mean? The feeling when you finally understand something difficult? Tip: you know invites the listener into your experience. It says, I think you understand this too. We share this feeling. You know creates connection. It is one of the most social fillers in English. When you say you know, you are inviting the listener to share in your understanding. It says, we are on the same page. We understand each other. This is a shared experience.
Be careful not to overuse though. If you say it every few words, it becomes a nervous habit and actually distracts from what you are saying. Use it deliberately to create genuine moments of connection.
Next is I mean. Used to clarify, rephrase, or add more detail. Signals that you are explaining yourself more precisely. It was a good film. I mean, not perfect, but genuinely enjoyable throughout. I do not really mind. I mean, I would prefer if we met earlier, but later works too. She is talented. I mean, really talented. The kind you only see once in a generation. I was nervous. I mean, terrified, actually. But I went ahead and spoke anyway. Tip: I mean signals self-correction or expansion. Use it when you want to say something more precisely than your first attempt.
I mean is the filler of honesty and precision. When you want to correct yourself, clarify a statement, or add important detail, I mean is your natural bridge. It signals to the listener, I am going to say this more accurately now. I mean also adds emphasis when repeated. She is good. I mean really good. I mean emphasizing the second statement as the more accurate and stronger one. Very natural and passionate speech. And next comes right. Right. Used at the end of statements to check agreement, confirm understanding, or invite the listener to nod along. So we need to finish this before Friday, right?
You understand what I am saying, right? It is not just me who thinks this. It was a difficult situation, right? Nobody knew the right answer. Right, so let me explain what happened from the beginning. Tip: right at the end invites agreement. Right at the start signals you are taking control of the conversation or topic. Right has two personalities. At the end of a sentence, it is a question, seeking agreement or checking understanding. At the start of a sentence, it is a control word, signaling that you are about to explain, summarize, or take charge of the direction. Right. So now you know all 6 fillers. See what I did there? Right at the start, taking control of the moment. These words are everywhere once you start listening for them. How to remember them all. 6 functions, 6 fillers. Each filler has one main job. Remember the job, and you remember the word. Actually, surprise or gentle correction. What comes next is slightly unexpected. Pretty, softening. Not too strong, not too weak. Somewhere in the comfortable middle.
kind of. Honest nuance. Reality is messy. This captures the in-between.
Connection. We share this. We understand each other. We are on the same page. Clarification. Let me say that more precisely. Here is what I really mean. Right. Checking or controlling. Am I right? Or right. Pay attention. Here we go. Remember, actually surprises. Pretty softens. Kind of nuances. Connects. Clarifies. Right? Checks. Let's have natural conversations. Count how many fillers you hear in each conversation. Write your count in the comments. Conversation 1. Casual Friday at work. Daniel, how are you finding the new project? It looks pretty intense. It is, actually. Kind of more demanding than I expected, to be honest. Right. I heard the timelines are quite tight. Is the team managing okay?
Pretty well, actually. I mean, there are moments when it feels overwhelming. You know what I mean?
Completely. I mean, that feeling when there is too much happening at once, right?
Exactly. But actually, the team has been kind of amazing. Everyone is pulling together.
That is actually really good to hear. That is what makes the difference in those situations. Right. I think we are going to be pretty proud of what we produce. I actually feel good about it now. Conversation 2. Discussing a film. Anna, did you watch that film I recommended? What did you think? I did, actually. It was pretty good. Not exactly what I expected, but actually enjoyable. Right? I thought the story was kind of unusual. Different from the usual formula. Exactly. I mean, the beginning was kind of slow, but once it got going, I was hooked.
I know what you mean. I actually thought the ending was pretty clever. Did you see it coming?
Kind of. I mean, I had a feeling something was going to happen, but not quite that.
Right. I think that is what makes it work, It keeps you guessing.
Definitely. Actually, I think I might watch it again. I probably missed things the first time. Conversation 3. Making plans. Daniel, are you free this weekend? I was kind of thinking we could catch up. Actually, I am. I mean, Saturday morning is pretty busy, but afternoon is free. Saturday afternoon works perfectly, actually. I was thinking somewhere pretty relaxed. Nothing too formal.
Right. I know a place, actually. It is kind of a hidden gem. Not many people know about it.
That sounds pretty perfect, honestly. I mean, I am pretty tired of the usual places.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Sometimes you need somewhere actually different.
Right. So Saturday afternoon, kind of around 2 o'clock?
Actually, let us say 2:30. Gives me a bit more time in the morning. Is that okay?
Common mistakes with fillers. 3 important things to remember when using conversational fillers.
Mistake 1. Overusing one filler until it becomes a nervous habit. Some learners discover and start saying it every 3 words. You know what I mean, This becomes distracting and actually makes you sound less fluent. Spread your fillers across all 6. Use each one deliberately.
Mistake 2. Using fillers in formal writing or very formal speech. These fillers belong in conversation, in relaxed professional settings, in natural speech. In a formal report, a formal presentation, or academic writing, actually is the only one that sometimes works. The others sound too casual for formal contexts.
Mistake 3. Confusing pretty as a compliment with pretty as an intensifier. She is pretty means she is beautiful. Adjective describing appearance. It is pretty good means it is fairly good. Adverb intensifying the adjective. These are completely different uses. Context makes it clear, but be aware of both meanings. And the golden rule:
Fillers should feel natural, not forced. Start by listening for them in films, podcasts, and conversations. Then try one at a time. Add actually first, then pretty. Build naturally. Do not try to use all 6 at once from day 1.
Practice time! Which filler fits most naturally? Sometimes more than one works. Say why.
Number 1, it was blank difficult to understand at first, but I got it in the end.
Pretty! It was pretty difficult. Softening the difficulty. Not impossible, just fairly hard.
Number 2, blank. I think we should reconsider the whole plan from the beginning.
Actually, I think we should. Gentle correction or surprising suggestion actually signals contrast.
Number 3,
She seemed blank upset. Not crying, just quiet and withdrawn.
Kind of upset. Honest nuance, not completely upset, but somewhere in that direction. Perfect.
Number 4, it is one of those situations, blank, where there was no perfect answer.
You know those situations, inviting the listener to share in the understanding. Connection.
Number 5, blank. Let me explain this differently. I do not think I said that clearly.
I mean, let me explain. Self-correction. Signaling a more precise attempt is coming. Number 6. So we all agree on the plan blank? Right. Checking agreement at the end. Inviting the listener to confirm or nod along. Write your own sentences using all 6 fillers in the comments. 1 sentence each. Show us. What a game-changing episode. Let us do the final recap. Actually, for surprise, gentle correction, or contrast. Pretty for softening. Fairly, quite, moderately. The comfortable middle ground.
Kind of, for honest nuance, when reality is in between and you want to capture it accurately. You know, for connection, inviting the listener to share in your understanding.
I mean, for clarification. Letting you rephrase or be more precise about what you meant. Right. At the end for checking agreement. At the start for taking conversational control.
And the most important advice, start listening for these words everywhere. In films, in podcasts, in real conversations.
Once you start hearing them, you will realize they are absolutely everywhere in natural English.
Your comment challenge today, write a short paragraph of 4 to 6 sentences about your day or your English learning journey, using at least 4 of the 6 fillers naturally. Not forced, naturally. Write it below and we will tell you how natural it sounds. We reply to every single one. Because fluency is not about knowing more words. It is about using the right small words in the right moment with the right natural confidence. Subscribe to Real English Podcast for a brand new episode every single day. Keep listening, keep speaking, keep sounding more natural every single day. See you next time.
Bye, everyone. And actually, this was pretty great. You know what I mean? Right? Real English Podcast, real English every day.